This word is literally costing you thousands of dollars. Okay, and I won't give you blue balls, it's call to actions. And specifically, I'll get into the exact words later. But in this video, I will give you the what, the when, the where, the why, the how of call to actions. Okay, so what they are, when you should use them, where you should use them, why you should use them, and how you should use them. So let's get into this. And just to show you that this actually does make a big difference, this is Mateo. He said before I didn't even have a call to action. He just pitched, and now what he improved on most was adding a call to action at the end, which was a quick 5-minute phone call. It was the biggest switch for him. It didn't even, he literally said it here, it didn't seem like a big change at all, okay? But now he's booking like 2 demo calls per 15 to 30 DMs, which is crazy. Okay, anyways, so a while back when I first started my agency, I sent thousands of messages, but no booked calls, sadly. But after feeling defeated and feeling like SMMA just wasn't for me, I came across a video. And in this video, this guy went to explain that you can't have a sale if you don't ask for it. And at first I was confused, but after some thought, I found what was wrong. I had no clear call to action in my pitches. What an idiot I was. But I then went on to add a call to action to the end of my videos, and well, the rest is history, and that's why I'm here making this video for you to share it with you. So today I'm going to share with you what are call to actions, when should they be used, where should they be used, why should they be used, and how should they be used, and a bunch of examples that you can use today to implement into your script or your pitch or whatever to get people to take action on what you want them to do. So let's dive in. Let me move myself out of the way here. So what? The what of a call to action is, well, a CTA stands for call to action. It is the ask. It is the action that you want them to do after you have presented your offer / pitch. Okay, so it is literally the ask, the thing you want them to do, the actionable step that you want them to take. The when should you ask for the call to action? When should you make the call to action? And it is at the end of your pitch / after your offer. So after you've made your offer, after you've given your pitch, you then want to ask, right? You then want to ask for action to get them to take action on what you just presented to them. Where should you use this? Well, you should use it in your video messages, in the DMs. Okay, so typically, I guess, like if we want to do a more broader term, is you should use it wherever you pitch, wherever you send your offer. Okay, that's where you should use the call to action. And if you want to talk about beginning, middle, end, typically people do the end. You can even subtly drop it in the middle. Okay, like do a subtle. You could do like 2 call to actions, one subtle, like, hey, if this would be interesting, let's chat, and then do like a longer one at the end. Okay, so that is the where you should use them. The fourth one, the why you should use call to action is because you can't get a sale with no ask for action, right? You can't just present something really good to somebody and hope that they're going to say yes and come and do everything themselves. You have to ask them for action to give them actionable steps on what to take next if they have interest. Right? So you don't just pray and cross your fingers and hope that they're going to come to you. You literally make a call to action to make it easier for them to move down the line, the pipeline, okay, and buy. Right? So we literally can't get a sale if we don't ask for action. Right? We're not going to present something to someone and then just sit back and just hope that they like beg us for it. We want to ask for action to get them to act immediately. Right, after we've triggered those emotions, after we've triggered that curiosity, yada, 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 we want them to act. Okay, we want them to act on their emotion, right? So we want to trigger their emotion in their pitch / offer, and then get them to act, right? So we want them to act after they feel a certain emotion. Now, last one in this list before we get into the examples are how. How should you make a call to action? Well, there's many ways. So let's take a look. Here, I'll move myself around as we go, are common call to actions. Okay, keyword common. So let's run through them together. Are you open for a quick 5-minute chat? Now, just to explain this a bit, the reason why we're saying 5-minute chat is a lot of you guys will say like 30-minute Zoom call, which is a lot of resistance because 30 minutes is a lot of time for somebody to commit to for something they don't even know what they're going to get out of it. And Zoom call sounds like resistance, right? There's a bit of resistance in Zoom call. You got to be sitting down at a computer. So when you say quick chat, you're implying kind of like a phone call, which is a lot less resistance, so it's a lot less pressure for somebody, so the barrier to entry is a lot lower, so it's easier to book more calls. Okay, that's why we say quick 5-minute chat. Next one, would you be opposed to repeat benefit? So your call to action could be, would you be opposed to getting more leads? Would you be opposed to getting leads handed to you on a silver platter? Whatever your benefit is or whatever the problem is, you repeat that. Like, would you be opposed to getting end desired results? And if they say no, well, great, let's have a chat. Okay, third one, would this be worth 10 minutes of your time? Let's say you just made an amazing pitch and you presented a great case study, and you say, hey, listen, would this be worth 10 minutes of your time just to chat about it? Okay, that is the third one. Fourth one, do you think this could help you? Putting the ball in their court, right? Do you think that this could potentially help you, right? And then you get them to say, what are they gonna say? No, I don't think this would help me. No, they probably won't say that. It's like, yeah, I think this could maybe help me. Well, great, let's just have a quick chat about it and see if it can. Okay, let's see if it can. I'm not promising, we're saying we'll see. Right, and we'll see by hopping on the phone call. See where we're going? Anyways, next one. Could I share this with you? Like, imagine if you just presented a great case study. You said, hey, I just built the system that helped Jane get 500 new clients in the past 30 days. Is it cool if I share this system with you? Yeah, go ahead, share it with me. And then you can either get their email or ask to book a call, whatever the case is, right? Next one here. Would you be opposed to hearing more? Let's say you just presented an offer, right? And then you say to them, hey, listen, would you be opposed to hearing more about this? What are they going to say? No, I would be totally opposed to hearing more ways about how you could make me more money. Like, no. You're like, no, I won't be opposed. Let's hear it, right? Continue the conversation. You always, and this goes for girls as well, you always want to end your sentence off with a question to make it super easy for them to reply, right? If you ever wonder why a lot of your conversations end dead, it's because you don't lead them off or end them off with a question. When you end it off with a question, you give somebody something to reply to, which makes it super easy for them to reply, to keep the conversation going. Okay, so for prospects and for girls, always end the conversation off with a question. That way the conversation will always keep going. Okay, and so this is one of the ways, is like, would you be opposed to hearing more? And then you send your next one. Right, and then you send your next pitch, and then you could say, are you open for a quick 5-minute chat? Right, you see how, like, we always want call to actions all the time, right? And you see how all these are in the form of questions? Okay, last one here on this common examples before we get to the real sauce is, would you be open to seeing how I did X for Y? So for example, if you just did a great case study, you'd be like, hey, listen, would you be open to seeing how I actually got all these leads for Jane? In the last 30 days? Oh yeah, sure, I'd be open to seeing. And then you say, great, let's hop on a quick call and I can show you the whole framework. Boom. Screenshot this if you want. These are all common call to actions that you can use after you pitch / send your offer. And just know that these can be used anywhere, anytime, but obviously use them as you see fit. Okay, now let's get to the real sauce. Okay, like the real sauce. So this is Jacko. Okay, one of my good boys here. And lately he has switched his call to action. He's completely changed it. And he has seen tremendous success. And so today I asked him, can you share with us how you actually did it and what you learned from this process? When I asked him if he would be so kind to share all of his knowledge with us here today on this YouTube video. So this is what he said. I used to say, so if this is something you are interested in, then we can get in a quick, no more than 5-minute chat. Let me know what you think. A lot of red flags here. Interested. 5-minute chat, although I don't think that's a super red flag, but besides the point. And then let me know what you think. It's not strong enough, right? It's super weak call to action. Let me know what you think. You're not asking for action. You're just saying, let me know what you think. We want a solid, good action. Right? Like if we go back one page, it's like, do you think this could help you? It's like, yes or no. Do you think it could help you? Could I share this with you? Would you be opposed to hearing more? It's super clear, concise call to action. Like, let me know what you think is not very good. Now, let's go down to the next paragraph, which what he says now. Now he says something like this. So if something like this could be helpful to you, like getting repeat back results, okay, the result, then I'd love to share everything I know about it that could possibly help you over a quick chat tomorrow. So let me know what you think by responding to this video. Okay, I still think, Jacko, if you're watching this, we can make this a bit stronger. Let me know what you think by responding to this video. Obviously, they're going to respond if they're interested, so we should probably change this to something like, could I share this with you, or would you be opposed to hearing more? Do you think this could help you, or would this be worth 10 minutes of your time, or would this be worth 5 minutes of your time? Something that's a bit stronger, okay? But there's a lot of green lights here. Helpful to you, getting the result. I'd love to share, possibly, quick chat tomorrow, right? Etc., etc., etc. A lot of green flags, and the reason for this, and he shares this, here's the most monumental changes, was saying I want to help and I would love to have a chat with them tomorrow. And he says specifically for his industry, saying tomorrow helps the prospect let their guard down, since it seems like he's not in a big hurry, and telling them to actually respond to the video is by far one of the most powerful call to action, because they know action to take next. So if we can take anything away from this, okay, we want to repeat back the results. We want to let them know that we want to help them, okay, and then we also want to make it super easy for them to know what step they should take next, right? So if you just say like, as a matter of fact, maybe these are even not those as strong of call to action, but that's why these are common examples, not the best examples, right? Like giving them exact steps on what action to take next makes it super easy for someone to actually reply, because it's easy. They know what to do. Like if you literally say, I don't recommend doing this, but just to prove the example, respond yes if you think this is interesting. It's like, okay, if I find it interesting, I type yes. Simple. Right? Super simple. They don't have to think about what to say, because ideally we don't want our prospects to think about what they have to say. We want to just do all the thinking for them, right? So that is how you should be structuring your call to actions, and why you need to use them, and where you need to use them, and when you need to use them, and what they should look like. So I believe that is the end of this. Yes, that is the end of this video. If you found this helpful, let me put myself in the middle here. Oh, that's weird. Let's put myself here. If you found this helpful, okay, let me know down below. Let me know if this video was helpful to you. I would love to hear if it helped you in any way, shape, or form. If you go on to use any of these call to actions, or use anything I taught in this video, and you see good results, DM me on Discord, or even comment down below on this video a week later what changed after you started using certain call to actions. But I can promise you that if you are not using call to actions, you are very much like Mateo here, who is also not using them, and who is leaving a ton of money on the table, and now he books 2 demo calls per 30 DMs by just adding a call to action at the end of the video, or at the end of the pitch, or after the end of the message, to make it easy for prospects to know what action they should take next if they find what you do interesting. Okay, with that, I'll let y'all go. Thank you for sitting here and sharing these 11 minutes and 57 seconds of your time with me. I appreciate it. I wish you the absolute best. I hope you have a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year, a great decade, a great life. You are the best. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.